Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, and the 3-14 matchup in the South is Syracuse against Western Michigan. Syracuse is a 12.5 or 13-point favorite, and Syracuse, of course, has been one of the most interesting teams to follow and handicap this year. In the middle of their conference schedule, they were the near unanimous choice as the top-ranked team in the nation, and it shows really just how fast and how far they've crashed that they didn't even manage to get a number 2 seed in the NCAA tournament. They went just 1-6-1 against the spread over the last 8 games, and they actually lost 5 of those games straight up after being undefeated before that. And they didn't really have any excuses for those games either. They weren't single game aberrations or anything like that. They lost outright at home twice to lower tier ACC teams, Boston College and Georgia Tech. They got blown out by a top team, Virginia, and they lost outright in the ACC tournament when they had a bye to North Carolina State, who was playing on a back-to-back. So Syracuse was obviously seriously overrated at the end of their season, and the questions are, how much will that still be in play in the tournament, and how much can Western Michigan take advantage of it? Western Michigan did close out the year very well ATS-wise. They went 9-2-1 against the spread over the last 12 games, and they proved to be a very resilient team, at least against MAC competition. They didn't play a tough non-conference schedule, though. They played one game. They came within 6 on the road at Missouri, and that's a pretty decent result. But they also lost by 16 at Northwestern. It's not a formidable team this year, of course. But Syracuse just does not look like a team built to get double-digit margin wins, even when they're playing well. Even before their late season ATS collapse, Syracuse was still just 3-4 against the spread as a double-digit favorite. And on the year overall, they wound up 3-7 against the spread as a double-digit favorite, and 11-5-2 against the spread in all their other games. And 2 of those 3 covers as a double-digit favorite were by less than 4 points, and most of the losses were by big margins. So at 13 points, I think the side here is Western Michigan. Syracuse has been so overvalued, this could easily be one of those games that's like close to being tied with a few minutes to go. And even if Syracuse does get out to a big lead, a backdoor cover by Western Michigan is always a possibility. They're likely to be one of those teams that's clawing to the end, regardless of the score. So we don't know how Syracuse might respond in the tournament to their late season struggles, and the game being played in Buffalo does figure to be a bit of an edge to Syracuse, but I'm going to go with Western Michigan here, plus 13.